Colonel Davis, what do you think? Is the media falling for this propaganda from Hamas?
This issue is far more than just any kind of attempt to change the narrative or make themselves look good or make Israel look bad. I mean, they're openly saying this. I don't know if you saw this, but earlier this week, the leader of Hamas from the very luxurious confines of Qatar was saying that, look, hey, sometimes you have to sacrifice millions of people to get free. So he could care less about his Palestinian people, much less the people of Israel. So they're out to have as much blood as they can to accomplish their goals, and they truly don't care what happens to anybody.
Israel says it's not going to stop fighting until Hamas frees all of the hostages and Hamas is totally wiped out. But then you hear from Senator Chris Coons. He reveals an issue that's complicating. It's interesting. Hamas is demanding it gets its own wounded terrorists released, along with the hostages so they can get care in hospitals. So this is Hamas in action, Colonel.
Yeah, well, they have no problem with double standards. I don't think anyone's going to be surprised about that. But I do tell you that, though, that Israel does have to thread the needle on this because, look, I mean, these images coming out of Gaza are no kidding, and it's not any kind of propaganda at all. There's large numbers of innocent civilians dying, and it almost doesn't matter whose fault it was. They are definitely suffering egregiously for this, just like the Israeli civilians did. And Israel has to be careful that they don't be seen both in the West and in the Arab world as not caring about people, because that could undermine their support in the West, which is vital to their survival.